Texas. It's become a special place for our team. Over the last several years, our team has spent a lot of time in Texas, specifically Hunt F.E. Hill Ranch. The memories created in this camp are memories that will far outlast that of a television show.
It is absolutely my favorite hunt that we do all year long. I look forward to no other hunt. I mean, Newfoundland, Colorado, whatever. I mean, this right here is what I look forward to all year long. 100%, hands down. This hunt means more to me, and the time I get to spend down here, it means more to me than any other hunts we do all year long.
What we do here, F.E. Hill Outfitters / Hunt F.E. Hill, we do what we can do, when we can do it, and we'll do it exactly the way we can do it. If we will do it, we can do it, and it'll be the best thing that we've ever done. So, there you go.
Oh, man.
Well, here we go again. It's F.E. Hill time. I've said it 100 times before, and I'll say it again. This is my favorite hunt that we do every single year.
All I can say is I'm really glad Brandon met John years ago. It's turned into a really good relationship, and I can't even count how many great hunts we've had down this ranch with these guys. More importantly than that, we've had a lot of great times and a lot of great memories that have been shared in camp.
Hey, we already got deer dropping horns. It's late January. We've been after this spike for 14 years.
You be one, let me have it.
Dropped his horns.
I had it on my mind. I wanted to kill a good buck with my bow while I was down there this year. With the help of Scotty and Clinton and John, they kind of had a few areas picked out where we could slide into, hang some sets, and hopefully get on a deer that we thought we wanted to take with my bow. We got our card puller. He's hard at work right now.
It's the big 8 that's been out here that we've been after. He's probably got 12-inch twos, 10-inch threes. He's poor, run down. I'd hunt that deer. I'd hunt that deer. Heck yeah. He's here.
Brandon still has this itch when he's down there to want to bow hunt every now and then. I've kind of got it out of my system. I just take a rifle, and they actually give me hugs when I come to camp now if I don't bring my bow. Nevertheless, Brandon wanted to bow hunt, and so obviously I support whatever he wants to do down there too.
Here we are, it's the end of January. We're back down at Hunt F.E. Hill. I've said it 100 times, it's my favorite place to come. It's my favorite hunt of the year. But it's a little bittersweet because it's the last one of the year, the last whitetail hunt of the year, so. We got about 3 or 4 days of good hunting in front of us, hopefully. First morning, first set. Should be good. Hang in there with us. We got company. Not the right kind either.
Strut and Buck is being brought to you by Nikon. Trust earned. Big and J. The aroma is super strong. The range is super long. And Swagger. The bipod with moves. Strut and Buck is being brought to you by the Tour 12 Podcast. Experience 12 months of living your passion. Business, leadership, and life. Search the Tour 12 Podcast on iTunes.
and I are back down at the Hunt F.E hill with John and the crew. And we've slipped in on the far side of the property from a bunch of other hunters that just got into camp today. We got a couple days left. It's been a little slow. I mean, of course, B's been bow hunting a little bit, and by our normal standards, we hadn't been out in wide open fields like this where we can just see a lot of acreage, but got in here a little bit late, but that's about par for us on this trip, so we'll see what happens.
Heath and I were both hunting, so we were kind of trading off on days, and anybody knows Heath, it's easy to get him talked into shooting something.
You know, it's always exciting when you roll into camp, and one of the first things John tells you is, he's like, hey fellas, we probably need to kill 50 or so does this week.
Here come the does piling out, and I knew it was fixing to be on. He got dialed in, and he lays 2 management deer down just like that.
Me and B's been doing a little doe management here on the ranch, obviously. I personally haven't got to do just a ton of long range shooting in my life. Anyway, we had some does work back this way, and we knew we were about out of light, so felt good about the shot. It was very solid on the back. B gave me a range, and we dialed in the dope off of our Nikon app, and it was money dead on. That's fun stuff, B.
Yeah, it is.
I ain't gonna lie, like, that's fun stuff.
I was gonna drag it all the way in, throw it in by myself, because you know, that's what I do. But honestly, going to Spain in about a month, so I'm trying to get in shape, because I'm not in very good shape, to be honest with you, for sure.
The thing with John is you can't tell if he's talking trash or if he's being serious. I'm gonna lean towards talking trash.
Yeah.
You boys are coming along real good.
Yeah, I'm on real good. Lovable. It's like loving sarcasm.
Loving
Because
sarcasm.
if I didn't love y'all so much, I wouldn't give you that much sarcasm.
That's what I tell people too.
All right, we got them
All
tied
right.
in. Let's go.
Let's roll.
Hey, congrats.
Thanks, bro.
Good job. Thanks for the doe management,
Thanks,
son.
for coming down here.
Thanks for doe management. Hey, Bree, you're behind the camera, but I'm gonna tell you, thank you too, brother.
Absolutely.
And all you guys out there watching Strutting Bucks, get ready. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
It's midday, about 1 o'clock, and pulled a set earlier today that we've been hunting, and we're in here backside of a big old field that's got a bunch of clover in it that John and them come in here yesterday and put a pop-up blind up, but the wind's gonna be a little bit wrong for it, so we're getting a little bit downwind of where we think the deer are gonna come through, coming out of this pasture, and put this set in here, and Heath and I are gonna come in here in the morning and hopefully catch these deer coming back in here to bed.
Wind's not gonna be good for that pop-up, so their best plan's gonna be get up in this tree right here. So stay tuned. I think we're gonna knock one on the ground tomorrow.
Strutting Buck is being brought to you by Expedition Archery. Experience perfection. Thermacell. Turn it on, mosquitoes gone. And Buck Bomb. Explosive results. Strutting Buck is being brought to you by Quality Archery Designs and Exodus Broadheads. America's drop-away arrow rest and broadheads with pinpoint accuracy.
We're back here at F.E Hill. It's our third morning to hunt. January 30th, the day before my birthday. No, January 29th. Wait a minute, 30th. Yeah, Thursday's the 30th. That's my birthday. Last night, Heath and I, with the advantage of our Nikon optics, did a little long-range herd management on some does. We're back in the archery mode this morning. We got today and then maybe a morning hunt tomorrow. And we gotta get out of here, but this place is amazing. It's been an awesome hunt. We're gonna get settled in. We're in a transition area between feed and bed, so Should be good. Hang in there. As always on the FE, there was deer. I mean, it's deer everywhere. I mean, seeing deer is usually not a problem. Kind of where we were hunting though this year, and the time of the year, and with what the water had done and the flooding, it had these deer acting a little different than it had been in years past. They were really chasing the clover at this time, so they were using these big, giant, wide open fields, which kind of put a damper on what I wanted to do and what I was trying to do. After a few days of bow hunting, it's time. We're getting down to the end. It's time to flip the switch. We're gonna pull out the long gun. So that last afternoon, with a bunch of other hunters headed to other parts of the ranch, Heath and I decided we'd slip out on our own and go check out this spot Justin had talked about.
So in the blind that day, these does come out. We realistically do need to take some does off this place, because it's part of what we do in the management hunt down there, is put our best foot forward when it comes to shooting some does.
One on the left. Should go down. We're next to the last day. Well, we got one hunt left here, and at Hunt F.E Hill, I just killed my first deer, a doe, at a little over 100 yards. A little confidence builder for our last hunt in the morning. We'll see what happens. It's been fun, that's for sure.
One, two, and three. She is big. Good kill.
I needed a confidence booster.
Yes, sir. That's the best way to do it right there.
Strut Buck is being brought to you by Covert Scouting Cameras. Remain the best in the game. Whitetail Institute, where research equals results. And High Mountain Seasonings. Make the most out of your game meat. Strut Buck is being brought to you by the Tour 12 Podcast. Experience 12 months of living your passion, business, leadership, and life. Search the Tour 12 Podcast on iTunes.
You know, we've always went down to the ranch trying to put in whatever it takes pretty much from a time standpoint. It always seems to pan out like this. We get down to the last day or so, down to the wire, and we hadn't got our buck killed. And this is exactly what happened in this scenario once again.
It was down to the wire on this hunt. For whatever reason, it seems like that happens a lot to me. Hey, Heath. Good buck coming up. Good buck coming up from the woods right there. Get ready. Come on. Finna make it happen out here. He looks pretty mature, don't he? He's wide. Get him focused. You ready? Just like that, Heath Graham. Dude, the last morning, I mean, we really got a couple hours and we got to be gone out here.
We almost didn't even go.
We just about didn't come this morning just to pack up. It's been a week now. I mean, we've got a lot done, and we've shot a lot of does and done some good management stuff here, but we've kind of been hunting for, you know, a particular kind of deer, and we just haven't been able to get on a big deer like what we, you know, we wanted to try and get on one good big deer while we were here, and it just, we did yesterday a little bit, but just couldn't get close and seal the deal. So we came out one more last time this morning. It's my birthday, January 31st, and second birthday buck I've killed down here at F.E. Hill. He's just a good management deer, older deer, you know, 4.5, 5.5-year-old deer, wide, 8-point. He's just a good management buck, and that's kind of been the story of this trip, is helping John and these guys manage his herd. That's what we love. Awesome morning, dude. Yes. Now we gotta go lay hands on him. That's awesome, dude. That's so fun. So fun. This is that walk everybody likes to take right here. Dude, how about him? Yes, sir. We have had an absolute awesome time down here this week. You know, we started coming down here with John this is our 5th year here to hunt on the F.E. Hill, and it's just been a blast watching this place grow and our deer herd and what's going on, what John and them are doing. I mean, we're all like family now, and I've said it for years and years, ever since we've come down here the first time. It is absolutely my favorite hunt that we do all year long. I look forward to no other hunt. I mean, Newfoundland, Colorado, whatever. I mean, this right here is what I look forward to all year long. 100%, hands down. This hunt means more to me, and the time I get to spend down here, it means more to me than any other hunts we do all year long, without a doubt. It's a special place, that's for sure. 1, 2, 3. Almost didn't go this morning.
Yeah.
And I got mad at myself sitting there thinking about it.
Well, it's your birthday and all.
I was like, we needed him in a bad way, John Hill.
I know it. You got it.